This garden is a great example of a space that develops slowly over time. The owners built this house many years ago, but over the last 5 years they've been using clever landscape design and engineering to restore a weedy block into a garden space that sits harmoniously in this lovely bush setting. I'm in Park Orchards, an outer northeastern suburb of Melbourne with glorious natural bush surrounds. My name's Chloe from Been There Dug That. There's no garden gate to go behind, but you are still invited to come and check out this beautiful big garden. Let's go. Wow, it's like having your own private parkland space. Before ID Landscaping was employed to fix this leaky dam and turn this boggy gully into the oasis it is now, this was just a mess of woody weeds. To stop the dam leaking and fix the tunnel erosion that was happening on the lower dam wall, Liam Riley and the ID Landscaping crew used a lot of heavy machinery and clever engineering. Once the lower dam wall was rebuilt, the whole dam basin was lined with bentonite matting. This makes sure the water passed through the new downstream overflow point rather than where it pleased. 2 of 3 large willows were removed to open up the space. A new riparian vegetation was planted around the edges of the dam and in its shallow upstream and downstream points. The stone wall and seating area now invite you to relax and enjoy this outdoor space, and exposed aggregate paths connect it back to the house. This large, expansive outdoor deck now has the most incredible vista down towards the dam. And likewise, the dam is now connected back up to the property, so you can see it from all different angles. I love the big, expansive rolling lawn, which is just inviting kids out to play. But likewise, this exposed aggregate path makes moving around the garden really easy. When you are dealing with such a big property with so many big open spaces, it really does pay to try and create some smaller, more enclosed spaces or outdoor rooms. And that's where I think this fire pit works really nicely. Down here in the gully with the dam on the edge, and I can hear running water. There's a completely different atmosphere. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's really magic. Wow, what a completely different perspective of the house and of the garden. And how sweet is this gorgeous little cosy nook down next to the dam. I love this lovely dry stone wall and the big chunky seating. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the bellbirds and the running water of the stream. The property continues beyond this seating area up into this bush block behind. Back here it was full of weeds and pittosporums, but they've all been cleared out and the native and indigenous vegetation is starting to come back to life. On a hot summer's day, this shaded and damp gully must be a beautiful spot to sit. And I love the fact that because the dam is now full of water and full of life, it means that you can get some gorgeous wetland plantings around the edge. Although it's not flowering at the moment, the lithorum on the edges here, which surrounds the whole dam, would be a sea of magenta when it's in flower. I'm going to trip-trap over this last bridge and let's head up to the front driveway and explore the newest part of the garden. This front garden is the most recently planted and it's filled with hardy natives again. And I think a good front garden is the key to inviting people in and giving them a hint of what lies beyond. I also love here the addition of these honey granite boulders. They add some warmth and they're a great contrast against the silvery house. To help make this garden low maintenance and easy care, they've used a lot of ground covers here and throughout the rest of the garden. The ground covers work because obviously they fill in the space really quickly, but they also are wonderful at suppressing weeds. I hope you've had fun exploring this garden. I know I have. Make sure you like and subscribe because I've got plenty more garden tours coming your way.